DME Media School to present the Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi Award for Value-Based Journalism to Ms. Madhu Bhatia Jha. Let us have a look at ma'am's motivating journey.
ट्रम्प या बाइडेन, कौन बनेगा अमेरिका का राष्ट्रपति? किसके सिर सजेगा अमेरिका का ताज? क्या है अमेरिकी चुनाव के मुद्दे? अमेरिकी चुनाव में क्या है हिंदुस्तानियों का रुख? कौन बनेगा राष्ट्रपति? सीधे अमेरिका से, सिर्फ एबीपी न्यूज पर। अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति हुए इम्पीच। और जब राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप हो तो ये कोई चौंकाने वाली बात नहीं लगती है। मैं इस समय हूँ अमेरिका के बॉस्टन शहर में, उसी शहर में जहाँ मैराथन के दौरान लगातार 2 धमाके हुए। तीन घायल और हमलावर 16 साल का उनका ही क्लासमेट नेथेनियल बरहम। क्या हुआ उस दिन? 16 साल के नेथेनियल ने अपने स्कूल बैग से हैंडगन निकाली, दोस्तों पर निशाना साधा और गोली चला दी।
Madhu Bhatia Jha has been the US Special Correspondent for ABP News since 2007. Based in Chicago, Ms. Jha primarily covers crime and political news. As part of White House Press Corps, she has covered President Trump and President Obama's state visits to India. In her 13 years as a US correspondent, she has reported news ranging from Osama bin Laden's execution, David Coleman Headley's court case, and the Boston bombing to covering the Oscars and US presidential elections. She started her journey as an intern as a television reporter in 2001 with Aaj Tak and specialized in the crime beat. I request Honorable Justice Bhavar Singh, Director General DME, to present the citation to Ms. Madhu Bhatia Jha and also share a few words with us.
I'm indeed delighted to present this award to Madam Jha, and I wish her good luck. And also I wish that she earn more name and fame in future and make us proud, us means all Indians, so that we can also be in the limelight vis-a-vis the American country. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, please tell us how you're feeling right now.
Thank you so much, really, for those kind remarks, and thank you to everyone at Delhi Metropolitan Education who has joined here. It truly feels special, and I am honored to share it with Ms. Saima and Ms. Devina Gupta. I mean, I think both of them are really have done really well in their fields and have inspired many more people than we can ever think of. And I'm happy and humbled to be the recipient for this award. And I would say that I think teachers like all of you at DME, they are a very big part of shaping an individual and how they ultimately contribute to the society. In fact, Dr. Ambrish Saxena was one such professor in my journey here because, he was my professor once. I attended his classes. And I don't know if Dr. Saxena would remember, but there was one special class where, he would challenge the students, and he threw a challenge at us to brainstorm about Bill Clinton's impeachment. And little did I know at that time that, years later, those brainstorming sessions would help me when I would be covering the Donald Trump impeachment. So, you never know what you'd learn in class and where any class which would ever help you later in life. So thank you so much for that. And I think it is not lost on me that, this award is named after a journalist who died defending humanity during communal riots. And it's really sad that even 90 years since his death, racial and communal divide still exist, whether it's in India, in US, and, especially in the US, where the last, couple of years have been deeply disturbing because of the Black Lives Matter movement. So But what is good to see in all this is there are journalists who are on ground, who are defying the system, defying the pressure on media houses, the TRP stress, and covering these stories. And the impact of strong value-based journalism cannot be more obvious than right now, when US has seen the most historic election in recent times. So relentlessly honest journalism by reporters on ground here, the American journalists, is why hopefully 2020 will end on a better note than many of us had expected. So I also have to admit that many times, there have been disillusionment. I've been angry, frustrated at, when you deal with daily TRP journalism, or it's very difficult to find a balance between that. So one thing I would just like to say is that we cannot escape the sensational reporting world that exists around us. It's very difficult to get away from that. But what has helped me is to know where to draw a line personally as a journalist, and above all as a human being. Because more often than not, I've seen journalism and humanity getting lost in the glamour of being on TV or behind the power of a press ID card. So that's why I feel that it has become really, really important to understand the kind of person we want to be, the kind of influence we want to spread around us. So once that line is clear in our mind, there will always be a sense of pride in the way we cover and present stories. I think more importantly, it's really a lot of fun being present at locations where history is being written. So for any of you who are aspiring to be journalists, or who feel that it is all just glamour, it's not. It's a lot of responsibility being at locations, being part of history, and remembering the way you covered an event, the way you presented it to the world. That will always matter. Like, I'm never going to forget when Barack Obama entered the White House, and hopefully I'm never going to forget when Donald Trump walks out of the White House. So thank you so much once again for thinking I'm worthy of this award. I am extremely honored, and I wish all of you the very best in your future. I wish all of you a memorable journey in your journalism career and having your own many memorable events. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your story with us.